life. What if instructions are instructions? Give us that Proverbs. Now, there is instruction. Give us that. Go to Amplify. You have advice. Hear counsel, hear instruction, and accept correction. So, you see, these are three dimensions. Counsel has to do with advice. Somebody gives you, sometimes there are times you come to me, I'll give you advice. Are you with me? And sometimes, if you are wise, you know that advice, there is instruction inside it. In fact, you need to differentiate among these three. Counsel, know when they are giving you instruction. And then, know when they are giving you correction. Like I always tell you, you don't have syllables for your correction. Don't ever say that, I don't like the tone of voice he used in correcting me. It's not you don't have that liberty. Correction is what? Correction. And what you have to do is to do what? Receive it. Or accept. Which is still receive. Accept it. You accept it. Don't say, Pastor would have been gentle. The thing you did, was he gentle? No. You see, let me tell you something. I wish I just remember that scripture, but maybe one other time I'll tell you. He said, look, a servant cannot be corrected gently. It's in Proverbs. You see, there are things that will not sink if talking alone, correction is not enough. Now, you see, there are sometimes it's shouting that will drive what they are telling you. You don't know. See, let me tell you. Forget about psychologists. We'll be saying, don't shout at children. Don't shout. There are times to shout. You see, the Bible is superior to your psychology. It says, spare the rod. So anybody who is trying to say the rod is the word. No, it's not. This one is not rema. Rod is rod. Don't remata, don't turn it to Greek. You cannot be wiser than God. There are times for flogging. There is not, and you need to know the balance. There are also times to talk sensibly. Are you getting what I'm saying? Don't just, every time it's not shouting. Every time it's not beating. But every time it's not petting either. Because you are going to commit the sin of a lie. Hey, are you with me? Why do you think that God was angry with Eli? Because Eli was using psychology. My pikins, if anybody sin against God, if you sin against Satan, God will deliver you. If you sin against man, God can. But this thing I'm hearing is not good. When you would have not. They told you that your children are sleeping with women on the altar. And then you are saying, you say, Hofi, that's Hofi Bobo, sit down. Can we reason this thing? You say John chapter, the wages of sin. You use this thing and drive the wages of sin so that they can understand what they mean by wages. Reward. What did I say? Reward. Say after me, reward. Reward. This is the meaning of reward. You will get it. You see, this is one of the things that have destroyed the Western world. This philosophy that you can see a child call police for the parents. Okay, give us that Proverbs 29:19. Now you see, it takes more than talk to keep workers in line. See, that's why they say, don't come late. Church work starts by 7:30. Then you come 7:35. It takes more than, oh, you people should not be coming late. Touch their pocket. Forget it. Once you just put order, you come by this, 5,000 has gone. By the time at the end of the month, the person is going home with 4,000. Next month, you won't need to talk. You keep your saliva and use it and grind rice. Let's read that scripture. Let's start from King James and then read some other. He said, a servant will not be corrected by words, for though he understands, he will not answer. Have you not done that? You are talking, you know what they are saying, but you stop on Adam. Old man, you will say you must disobey. Give us New Living. Quickly. Words alone will not discipline a servant. The words may be understood, but they are not heeded. So he said, that's words alone will not discipline a servant. I don't know the translation. Maybe I know some of this. But you see, sometimes even when we understand things, it will not go home until it is backed up by a slap. How many of you has beaten fear? That instruction alone was not enough, but it was the knock. Elijah, what did he say? Royal Rumble. You know, I told you how it was what I saw my mom do to my oh Jesus, do to my elder brother that calibrated my brain. I saw my mom lift my elder brother like this, and he flew, hit the ceiling, landed on the ground, bang, and landed on our chair, bagam. Chair broke. I said, oh. I said, oh boy. Oh boy. The fear of my mate is the beginning of wisdom. Oh boy. Hey. I knew that this can be my lot. You see, and I had my own portion. You see, I've shown my children the mark my mom gave me. It's still here. It's a deposit. It's here. As sucking. I've committed one crime. I can't even remember one bad thing I did. Sleeping. Pa! That is both waking up. I saw my tummy thaw with blood do like this, sir. Why do you think I'm wise? I think many of you have been wondering, where is the secret of your wisdom? I've told you now. I've given you my secret. One of my my mate. You know, sometimes I see my mom now very frail. I say, Kai, you mean this is, oh my God. You see, the fear of my mate was the beginning, even on my street. You see, sometimes when my mom is coming back to work, neighbors will run. I say, my mate is coming. Everybody, that's. You know, sometimes we'll be foolish. You know, children can do foolish things. The compound will be dirty. You know, when we were growing up, there was this big tree that was beside our house. So when it's raining and windy, leaves will be everywhere. And that will be playing football on top of the leaves. Boom, 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 boom. You see, the wisdom is that you know that if you forget and go carried away in your playing football, and my mate he walks into that place, just pray your last prayer. You know, sometimes as they beat you, they say, then you now run. Because you know they are going to beat you. So when my mom comes back now, I will now run. I will not be staying away from her. So she will now say, Chukwu Eti. Chukwu Eti. Tell Chukwu Eti to bring water for me. How will you now say you are not bringing water? Bring water. Just help me bring water. Come now. Because as she came now, I refused to come into the house. I'm not staying somewhere. She's in the sitting room. I'm hiding somewhere. Because I know. He said, bring water for me. That's as you are bringing the water, she will just go for the water, bypass the water, boom! You now know it don't be for me. Did I tell you to be sweeping the compound or not? Yes, Mama. Boom! Yes, Mama. First of all, they say kneel down. Cain. I'm just telling you, that's why you are seeing I'm wise. There are many things. I'm telling you, I had opportunity to commit so many crimes. When do you know, I would have spoiled rotten. If you knew where I grew up, this nice school collected pastor you're seeing, no, it would have been something else. You see, there are places that my mom says, the day I catch you in that house, it's not that I will kill you, you are dead. It's not that he said, the day I see you with that person, in Wala. Yeah, you don't understand. It's not that I will kill you. He said, in Wala, you are dead. Just know you're dead. That's your obituary. Yeah, you'll be seeing your obituary everywhere. And no matter how I was tempted, my leg never touched. Because if I go there, I will spoil. He said, I don't want to see you with this person. I don't want to see you with that person. In fact, and even those people know they can't come to our house. Because you see, my mom is not diplomatic. As at that time. So if he catches you, he said, if I see you in my house next time. In fact, there were some of our cousins that couldn't come to our house. You know why they can't come to our house? Because they can't do the things the way they live with their parents. And let me tell you the way most of my aunties, anyone way past them, they pass you to my mate's house. Do you have such aunties? And unfortunately, maybe you are one of them. They send you to that place. Hear godly counsel. I'm telling you. You want to be wise? Be such a person that can be instructed. Be such a person that can be corrected. And don't even say, you see, don't even say, don't be foolish. And say, you see, can't even see correcting, say foolish. Before, if you are wise, will somebody, you see, don't be foolish, yes, ma. Don't be foolish, yes, sir. You see, that is how to be wise. Don't read any other meaning. I'm telling young people, you see, the reason why many people have gone into trouble, because they won't listen to counsel. You see, anything that makes you think that you have grown, that you know everything, know that you are mad. And know that it's a